I am glad that despite my best efforts, I can say Muhammad lives. From rulers to the simple robes of Islam. May it always be so.
So, we're to the end of the movie, and I've counted a grand total of 3 so-called miracles. The first was a piece of paper that got eaten away by bugs after 3 years. The second was a spider web that Muhammad's pursuers didn't think to brush aside. The third was a windstorm that blew through Medina at one point in 20 or 30 days. Jesus walked on water, fed thousands of people by multiplying 7 pieces of bread and fish, raised the dead and healed the sick with a touch of the hand, and so on. I don't think the supposed miracles in this movie pass as proof that Allah is a god or that Muhammad was a prophet.
You're free forever now, my friend. Both body and soul.
No, your soul is a slave to Allah, remember?
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Home at last.
Thanks to God.
This happy little family must have been a rare exception to the general mood in Mecca on this day. Tabari 8, verse 183. When the messenger was finished with the men swearing of allegiance, the women swore allegiance. You are swearing allegiance to me on condition that you will associate nothing with Allah. By Allah, you are imposing something on us that you did not impose upon the men, one of the women said. Muhammad paid her no heed and continued his list. When he got to, do not kill your children, the women said, we raised them and you killed them. You know better about killing them than we do. Umar laughed immoderately at her words. I rest my case.
I'll never forget the feeling of that day. It was filled with indescribable joy.
I guess it's safe to assume that you weren't part of the crowd burying their own sons and daughters.
The Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, died. He was 63. He always lived a simple and humble life, giving everything he had to the poor.
To show you how thorough of a lie this is, I am going to quote Muhammad's egotism from 3 separate hadith sources, and of course the Quran. I want to leave you with no false impressions about the kind of person he really was. Isha 2:33. Muhammad referred to himself as Allah's apostle, the Lord of the Muslims, leader of the Allah-fearing, messenger of the Lord of the worlds, the peerless and unequaled. Bukhari, volume 4, book 56, number 732. Allah's apostle said, I have 5 names. I am Muhammad and Ahmad, the praised one. I am Al-Mahdi, through whom Allah will eliminate infidelity. I am Al-Hasir, who will be the first to be resurrected, beating Jesus. I am also Al-Qib, because there will be no prophet after me. Tabari 8, verse 182. The people assembled in Mecca to swear allegiance to the messenger in submission. He received from them the oath of allegiance to himself, to heed and obey. And Quran 59, verse 6. Allah gives his messenger lordship and power over whomever he wills. I don't think there has ever been a man to live who is more evil than Muhammad, not even Adolf Hitler. He has set a high bar for the Antichrist to try to beat.
I wish I had met the Prophet. I wish I had heard him speak. Yes, but the words of God live on.
I know. We hear them weekly on the news. How many more lives must be destroyed before we acknowledge the root of the problem? Fighting Hezbollah instead of Islam would have been like attacking Hitler's SS and leaving Nazism alone. It makes no sense. Maybe we are as stupid as Badar International thinks we are. They're laughing in our face.
Where do you go now?
I don't know.
I know. Maybe you can stay here and work in Mecca. What kind of work can you do?
Yeah, the movie's done preaching Islam now, and we are left with what we started upon. The image of a cute little cartoon girl who happens to be a Muslim. I'm not going to show the last minute in which she learns the virtue of generosity because it's not relevant. No more cartoons. Instead, I'm going to show you a real-life little girl in Islam, speaking the language and regurgitating everything she has been taught since coming out of the womb. Afterwards, we'll watch the credits. Tell people about Islam, everyone. Get the word out. You can find more at prophetofdoom.net and thereligionofpeace.com. God help us all.
لانه ضيفتنا هتكون طفله مسلمه بس فعلا مسلمه. المفروض ان شاء الله ربنا يقدرنا وكلنا نربي ولادنا نفس التربيه دي بحيث يطلع كل الجيل الجاي اولادنا كلهم مسلمين صح، فاهمين يعني انهم مسلمين وفاهمين اعدائهم مين. الطفله دي هتعرفكم دلوقتي على نفسها. هي بنت اخت ليا في الله هويدا، وبنت الفنان وجدي العربي، وهي اسمها بسمله وهنسالها كمان. السلام عليكم.
ورحمة الله وبركاته.
اسمك ايه؟ بسمله عندك كام سنه؟
3 سنين ونص.
انت مسلمه؟ بسمله انت تعرفي اليهود؟ بتحبيهم؟ لا ما بتحبيهمش ليه؟
كده
عشان هم ايه؟
هم قردة وخنازير.
عشان هم قردة وخنازير؟ مين قال عليهم كده؟
ربنا.
قال عليهم فين؟
في القرآن.
قال عليهم في القرآن كده صح. طب ويا بسمله اليهود بيعملوا ايه؟ بيعملوا ايه؟
شركة بيبسي.
انت تعرفي المقاطعة كمان يا بسمله؟ وهم كانوا بيحبوا سيدنا محمد الرسول عليه الصلاة والسلام؟ لا ليه كانوا بيعملوا فيه ايه اليهود؟
عشان هو قوي ويقدر يقتل حد كمان.
طبعا سيدنا محمد عليه الصلاة والسلام كان قوي، كان يقدر